We're here at the St. Louis Pagan Picnic with the very well-known author, Raven Grimassi.
Hello.
And, well, let me ask you, are you having a good time at the picnic?
Having a great time. First time in Missouri, and really nice community.
And you write about and teach about Italian witchcraft.
It's part of what I write about. Actually, I write about, I have 12 books in print, and only 2 of them are on the Italian path.
Okay.
I sort of got stuck, I think, with being thought of as the Italian guy. But actually, I write more generally on Wicca and witchcraft, and you know, as a whole.
What do you think is the most important thing facing our community at this time?
Well, I think our challenge really is one of looking at our diversity while at the same time understanding that we have to have some unity as well. So to be joined together by the things that make us the same and not divided by the things that make us different. I think that's probably the most important thing we need to think about right now. Honoring our diversity, but understanding the need for unity.
It's a very hard thing to do.
It is.
We want to talk about your new divination packages.
Right.
And would you care to tell us about them?
I'd love to. These are actually, they're both a divination system, but also a teaching system of the craft in general. So the first deck is 40 cards which encapsulate the 40 foundational teachings of Wicca, witchcraft, and paganism. It's a divination deck, but also a teaching tool. Each card has a teaching and a message. And on the hidden path, this is the 40 mystical teachings of the craft, paganism, Wicca, and witchcraft. So this takes it to the next level. So with all 80 of the cards, what you end up having really is the entire concept, foundational and mystical, of all the Wicca, witchcraft, basic and important tenets. So you have preserved in these 80 cards, really through imagery, our entire theology and ritual structure and all of that.
Do you find that it's easier to work with imagery to impart ideas, or harder?
Well, for me it's a lot easier to do that because I think the power of an image, our ancestors certainly used it for symbols, to communicate concepts that were complex through something very simple. So I think imagery is really an important part of what we do and need to be doing.
What advice would you give people who are just beginning to live the Wiccan life?
I think one of the things that we need to do that's very beneficial to walking the path is to study with an open mind as much as you can, to look at the different writings, to see these as individual sparkles on a gemstone that turns, to realize that there's truth in all things that are being said, but it's up to you to take that and integrate it into your own life. So look to the wisdom of your elders and look to the wisdom within, and join the two together on a daily basis in a journey for your own personal enlightenment.
And one last thing, would you care to give us your website? I believe you have one.
I have 2. My author website is ravengrimassi.net, and I have a site for Italian witchcraft, which is stregoria.com.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to our viewers?
Well, I just hope that you all will look to the idea of looking at your diversity and honoring that, honoring what is unique about your own tribal experiences, but understanding that the need for unity is really important. When we look at messages of the past, the Romans were able to conquer the nations that they conquered because they were able to keep the tribes divided, and so they could never unite in mass against the Romans. The American army used the same techniques against the American Indians. Keep the tribes hating each other, keep them fighting with each other so they can't unite. So I think as we look now, especially in a very conservative time, I think we need to know that we can honor our diversity but still stand together as a people united in our commonalities.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is Charlene, and I'm co-chair of the St. Louis Pagan Picnic.
We're getting towards the end of the event.
Yes.
How did it go this weekend?
It was fabulous. We couldn't have asked for better weather. We had over 60 vendors. Our workshops rocked. We had lots of authors, including Raven Grimassi and Stephanie Taylor. Ellen Dugan was here, River and Joyce Higginbotham, Elizabeth Barrett with Pagan. We just had a ball this weekend.
And now this is the 15th annual?
Yes, it's the 15th year of this event, and it started from being a very small picnic into almost a free 2-day festival.
And this is a free event?
Yes, it's absolutely free to our goers.
Of course. The merchants help support it, and
yes.
And you get donations from the community?
Donations from the community are a really big part of our process. And with the raising of park fees and everything, we're going to have to be asking for more donations, but they can donate via the website or here at the picnic, or if they contact one of our members.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about, you said it started from a very small picnic. Can you tell me a little bit about the St. Louis community?
Sure. The St. Louis community is a really outgoing community. We have a lot of outreaching events. There's Pride Day, of course. We have Pagan Picnic. There is Coffee Coven, which happens in a local Barnes & Noble. There are events going on put on by Four Winds Fellowship, Yarrow Coven, Harmony's Flame. We just have a lot of stuff going on in the area.
Now, do you feel that most of the people who come here are pagans and Wiccans already, or are there some people who aren't?
Actually, I think this year we had probably a 20% non-pagan crowd. We had a lot of press from the Alton Telegraph and the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, plus KMOV Channel 4 did a little blurb about the picnic. So I think that really helped our attendance numbers this year.
Do you think Harry Potter has anything to do with this, or do you think you guys are totally separate from that?
We're separate but equal. If somebody wanted to come out because Harry Potter piqued their interest, we're glad to talk about them, what paganism is really all about, what witchcraft is all about, and what it's not, too.
Now, I noticed that your vendors are very loyal. They've been here year in, year out.
Year in and year out.
Now, you had a group called Amp Guard.
Yes.
What do you think about them? Because they're not necessarily a pagan group.
No, they're not necessarily a pagan group, but they're a really great activity for our older set of like teenagers and young adults. And they really have a good time out here. They get to go and do their little wars out there. And I think they bring a little bit of something different to the picnic.
And vendors, you have vendors. You also have performers.
We do have performers. Our Bardic Circle performers are great. We've got people from New York and Arkansas, and I think we have one person from California this year coming out. We have names like Scott Helen, Celia's here, and they're just a great bunch of people to work with.
That's terrific. How would people contact you
if you need more information? Please visit our website at www.paganpicnic.org. And you can get a hold of any one of us, and just feel free to give us a holler.
And now, what's the next event? I saw you. Let me get you more through.
Sure.
You have a Halloween ball coming?
Yes, the Witches Ball. It's our second year of doing the Witches Ball. It's a great event. You get dinner, dancing, and we have a silent auction that helps benefit Pagan Picnic at the event. Tickets are $30 per person or $55 per couple.
And then when's the next Pagan Picnic?
Next Pagan Picnic is June 7th and 8th of 2008.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Join us for closing ritual.
We're always sorry to see the St. Louis Pagan Picnic end, but we had a wonderful time this weekend, and we hope that you have enjoyed joining us for these videos of our experiences. But wait, our weekend didn't end here. After the Pagan Picnic ended, we went out to Trianna Temple here in St. Louis to join Lady Greenell for a special evening of initiations. I'm Don Lewis, and I'm here at the Temple of Trianna in St. Louis. I'm in town for the Pagan Picnic, which is held every year, hosted by Yarrow Coven. And we're having a number of initiations tonight, and I'd like to introduce you to some of the various people. And I'm here with Reverend Ani from Crystalline Star Temple in Cincinnati. And you're having your 3rd degree tonight.
Yes.
And how are you feeling?
Nervous.
How long ago did you have your 2nd degree?
3.5 years ago.
And
Or thereabouts.
And how long ago was your 1st degree?
Fall of 2002.
So you've been working for this a long time.
Yes.
How does it feel to finally be here?
Wonderful.
Is there anything you'd like to say to anyone who might be watching?
Be patient. It's not a race. And enjoy the trip.
I'm here with Reverend Amore, who is having her 3rd degree initiation this evening. How are you?
I'm fine, nervous.
Are you looking forward to your change in
Now, if this doesn't taste good.
Status?
Yes, yes, very much.
Is there a particular reason you chose the Temple of Trianna to do this in?
Green Owl was my mentor, and I thought this would be a good place to do it.
And you frequently come out for the St. Louis Pagan Picnic also.
Yes,
And we saw you here last year.
yes.
And was that your first year, or
No, it's
been
my
longer?
second.
Okay, very good.
This is my third one this year.
Would you like to say anything to anyone?
I don't know what to say. It's been a hard trip. I've wanted this for a long time. I've studied hard, and it goes to show you what you can do when you put your mind, set things straight, and do what you feel is right in your heart.
Thank you. And I'm here with Carl. Hi, Carl.
I'm Dragonheart.
Hello, Dragonheart.
Thank you.
And you're having your first degree tonight?
Yes, sir.
And how are you feeling?
Well, I feel great. I'm happy to do it.
Very good. And is this your first year at the Pagan Picnic?
Pagan Picnic, yes, my first year.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
Well, I thank the God and Goddess for leading me to this position I'm taking. I'm very happy. So motive being.
So motive. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lady Green Owl gave final words of instruction to the initiates, and then they were set to meditate, and we prepared the temple. The altar was set up with Lady Green Owl's ritual items, including her personal god symbol, a diamond, representing the many facets of deity. Then the candles were lit, and the ceremony began. But of course we can't show you that. As always, we enjoyed the St. Louis Pagan Picnic immensely, and we hope that you enjoyed watching our adventures there. We also want to give our thanks to Lady Green Owl for having us at Trianna Temple, and I would like to thank Lady Ani and Lady Desmarais for having me preside over their third-degree initiations. We hope that you enjoyed this episode, and we'll be back again soon with another episode. May you blessed be.